BUZZR TV presents vintage game shows on Amazon.
Ace is high. Deuce is low. Call it right and win the dough on Card Shark. And here's the host of Card Shark, Jim Perry.
Hi, thank you. Thank you very much. Welcome to Card Sharks, a game of decisions. Thank you. You can win a fortune on the turn of a single card. Let's get to the cards. Janice and Ann, if you will, start loading in the cards with the red cards on top to be played by the champion, the blue cards, the lower cards to be played by the challenger, and you can see we have a game in progress with these fine Card Sharks. Hello, Bunny Olds, our champion. Won $1,000.
Yes, feels wonderful.
Bunny, we found out earlier that you are a nationally ranked paddle tennis player, but we didn't find out how high are you ranked?
I am ranked second in women's doubles.
In the entire country?
Yes.
That is super. Congratulations. See, now I believe you when you said that I could learn how to play that thing.
It's very popular in Southern California, and it really is growing throughout the nation.
You are a fine champion. That's nice to see you back again, Bunny. We'll welcome you back, our challenger. This is Charlene Harron. Hi, Charlene.
Hi.
And Charlene, you are working on your master's degree, you said?
This fall I start, after I finish my bachelor's degree.
Confidence, huh? What's it going to be in?
Master's in nutrition and health education. Hopefully I'll be a public health nutritionist or teach nutrition in a community setting.
What does a public health nutritionist do?
Well, they advise people as to their nutritional status, or, if people need counseling as to their
Do people need counseling?
Yes, I'm afraid so.
Yeah, okay. Good luck in the match to both of you. Each player has their own deck of 52 playing cards. They're shuffled and cut before we go on the air, and the red cards on the top will be played by Bunny, our champion. The lower cards, the blue cards, will be played by Charlene, our challenger. And as you can see, we have a game in progress. Bunny needs just one card. Charlene has to turn over 4, because the object of the game is to work your way across the board, predicting whether each of these cards is higher or lower than the one that precedes it. And before you can begin calling high-low in the cards, you have to first answer a high-low toss-up question. All of our toss-up questions based on a poll of 100 people. And they test your ability to judge human nature. Right on time, as always, there, G2T2. And Charlene, as we left off, the question is going to you, and you're trailing, so you've got to get back in it. We polled 100 prison inmates at the Ossining, New York Correctional Facility, better known as Sing Sing. We asked them, right, prison inmates, have you ever swiped a towel from a hotel room? How many prisoners confessed that they had?
Oh, I think that a lot of them have. They've probably swiped more than that, but I'll say 89 of those inmates.
89.
Yes.
89, she says, have swiped towels from a hotel room. Bunny, higher or lower?
I don't think the kind of hotel room that they've been in has given them quite that much opportunity, so I'm going to say lower.
You figure they haven't been in that many hotels. They've been in prison there, right? You say lower.
Not where
If it is lower, Bunny,
served.
you go to the board first. If not, Charlene does. The actual number of Sing Sing prisoners who said they swiped a towel from a hotel room is 21. It's lower. Bunny. Yes. 21 with the inmates. I would say with the rest of us, the national average is probably a heck of a lot higher than that. Bunny, we're going to take a look at your base card. As we left off, your base card is at 10. You answered the question. That means you can change this base card if you'd like. Do you want to play that 10? You want to change it?
I would like to change it, please.
Here's the next card off the top of your deck, and both decks have been reshuffled and recut with the exception of the cards that we left visible. We have a jack.
Great.
All right.
Great.
Bunny, is this card higher or lower than a jack?
I'm going for the game to say that the next card is lower.
Lower, and it would indeed be for the game. We play the best 2 out of 3, and this would give you the first game in the match if this is lower than a jack. Remember, if it's another jack you lose, it must be lower. It's a 5, and you did it! Clear the board and reshuffle there. We'll re-deal the cards there, Janice. Game number 1 to Bunny. Charlene, got to make a comeback. All right, Janice, you'll deal the cards out, and they're the same decks of cards, just exactly as we left off. We put the cards right back in, and we'll go to game number 2. Pardon me there, G2. Hate to turn you around that way. And a question to you, Bunny. We asked 100 married women with a full-time job. And in case you're wondering why the question went to Bunny, we started the game with the champion, and that's the way it goes now. We asked 100 women with a full-time job. Who handles the family finances, you or your husband? How many working women said they handle the finances?
I think very often a working wife
Yes, they're
might be the major contributor. So I'm going to say that 60 say that they do handle the financial.
You say 60 of the women said they handle the finances. Higher or lower, Charlene?
I think women usually hold the purse strings, so I'll say higher.
You say even higher than that?
Yes.
I'll find out as you do. The actual number of working women who said they handle the family finances is 70. It's higher, Charlene. We'll take a look at your base card for this game, Charlene. You have a 6. You can play that or change it.
I'll take a chance and change it.
Here's the next card. Let's see if we can improve that. It is a 10. You got to play that and call this card.
It will be lower.
Lower than a 10. It is an ace. It's not lower. And by losing that card, you're also giving Bunny a free chance at her cards. And this base card, a 9. You can't change it, Bunny. You didn't answer the question. Call this.
I'm going to say that the next card is lower.
Lower than a 9. It is a 2. Now, as always, you can freeze and protect your position, or you can keep on calling. But if you make a mistake, you lose them all. Back to the base card.
I'm going to say the next card is higher.
Higher than a 2. It is a 4.
I'm going to keep going. I'm going to say that the next card is higher.
Higher than a 4.
Higher.
Risking those cards and this
Come on.
one higher. It's a 9.
I'm going to freeze.
You'll freeze it. She needs just one, and freeze, she says, and so says the audience. Fill in the space there for Charlene. We'll go to the next question to you, Charlene. We asked 100 women across the country, when it comes to sex, who says, look how quiet it got. When it comes to sex, who says no more often, you or your husband? How many women said they are the ones who usually say no?
Women always have some excuse. So I would say that 89 women would say that they...
89. She says 89 women, they say they're the ones who usually say no, Bunny. Higher or lower?
Too many men are falling asleep in front of the television nowadays. I say it has to be lower.
You say lower.
Lower.
Either way, it's going to be an awful lot of headaches. The actual number of women who said they say no to sex more often is 77. It's lower, Bunny. Bunny, you froze on that 9. You want to play it now or change it?
I would like to change it, please.
And Bunny, here it is. It is a 4. Call this card.
I'm going for the game. It's going to be higher.
If this is higher, you have the match and you go on to play the money cards. If not, Charlene is still in it. Higher than a 4. It's an 8. You've done it. Winning your second match, Bunny. Congratulations, Bunny. Fine. Commiserating a bit there with Charlene. Charlene, thank you for joining us. We have some nice partying gifts. Why don't you come on down here with me? Don't let them take you away. You stay right here because you're going to play the money cards right after this. All right, Bunny Olds, our champion. Congratulations again.
Thank you very much.
You've got $1,200 now with $100 a game for those last 2 games. Ready?
I'm ready, and it's going to even be bigger.
It's going to be bigger. She's got confidence. I hope she does it. Let's go to the money cards. You can win thousands up there, buddy. I hope you do it. Come on over. And here's how we do it. That $200 you just won in the game is yours to keep. We now give you new money. You've got a brand new deck there, and they're shuffled and cut. New money to play with. Started on the bottom line with $200. You bet that as you wish on these 3 cards here. Now you move up to the second level, we add another $200 of betting money and 3 more cards. Now, the minimum bets are $50 till you get to that top card, the big bet. And there you must bet at least half the dollars. It can really add up. I hope you do it.
Okay.
I'm with you. Good luck. $200 to start with. Always a choice of 2 base cards. And here's the first one. It is a 9. You want to play that
I'd
or
like
change
to
it?
change it, please.
All right, now you've got to play this one. It's an 8. Ooh. All right, that's a tough card to start with, but we got a way to go. Buddy, you've got $200 and an 8. What is your bet here?
I'm going to bet $100 that the next card is higher.
$100 higher, half
But
of
it's
it
higher.
on an 8. All right, higher than an 8. Remember, as in the game, if it's another 8 you lose, it must be higher. $100 higher.
Higher.
It's
Okay.
jack. Yes. $300 now, Bunny, and a jack. What's your
I'm
bet?
going to say all of it, that the next card is lower.
You are a gambler.
I'm here
all
to
of
gamble.
It lower than a jack. $300 lower. It's a 9. Ooh, close. $600, Bunny, with a 9.
I'm going to bet just $100 now that the next card is lower.
Lower than a 9. $100 lower.
One low card.
Oh, it's another 9. You must have had a premonition there because you just lost 100. You still have 500. We move the 9 up here, add the other 200. Now you have $700, buddy, and a 9. What do you bet here?
I'm going to bet the newly acquired $200 that the next card is lower this time.
Going to bet the found money lower than a 9.
Lower,
$200 lower.
Lower.
It's a 4. It's lower. Now, $900, Bunny, and a 4. What do you bet here?
I'm going for it. The next card is higher, and I'm not going to look. I don't think.
How much you betting?
All of it.
That's what I was afraid when you said I'm going for.
All of it.
All of it. $900.
And I am going to look, because I'm sure it's going to be higher.
All right. Higher than a 4.
I'm going to look.
$900. It's all or
Come
nothing
on,
here.
big card.
It's a 7. Okay. $1,800 and a 7. What do you bet here?
I'm going to go $300 that the next card is going to be higher.
$300. Higher than a 7. Let's see, an ace. It's a 10. Ooh, you keep flirting with those middle cards, but you're doing well. $2,100. Up goes the 10 for the big bet. Now, Bunny, listen carefully. You must bet at least $1,050. You can bet more. You have $2,100. What is your big bet?
I'm going to bet half of it.
Half of it?
That the next card is going to be lower.
All right. $1,050 bet
Come on,
on
let's
this.
get a low
Lower
card.
than a 10.
Low.
It's $3,150. Good job. Come on down. You didn't get good cards, but you played them well. Bunny, you now have $4,350. And a new challenger coming out right after this. Way to go. Bunny Olds, $4,350. I thought you bet those cards super. I really did.
I tried to make the best out of what I had.
Yeah, they were lousy cards. They were middle cards, and you just milked them beautifully.
Thank you.
You're a fine champion. You're ready to go with another match?
I sure am.
Here's
Ready
a
to
gentleman
go.
coming out who's going to try to stop you as we start loading up 2 new decks of cards for the next match. Let's meet our next player on Card Shark. Stephen Ballard. Hello, Stephen. Welcome.
Thank you.
Good to have you here.
It's a pleasure.
Why don't you tell us a little about yourself, sir?
I'm a personnel manager for a corporation right here in the San Fernando Valley.
Good, good, good. Nothing else? You got a family? You're single?
I'm single,
Well, see, that's nice. to
very
have
available,
Well, see, now you didn't want to advertise that? What's the matter with you,
hopefully
Stephen?
going to be rich.
Good luck in the match. I like your confidence.
Thank you, Jim.
Stephen, you'll play the lower cards, the blue cards, and Bunny will play the red cards on the top. And we'll start the match with a question for you, Bunny. We polled 100 married women with full-time jobs and asked them, would you tell your husband if someone at work made a pass at you? How many said yes?
Could you repeat that question?
Yes, indeed. All married women, 100 married women with full-time jobs. Would you tell your husband if someone at work made a pass at you? How many said yes?
I would say 35.
35. She says 35 would tell their husband if someone at work made a pass at them. Higher or lower, Stephen?
Well, I think that the ladies have to have something to talk about when they get home from work, so I'd say a higher number than
You
that.
think higher? Well, ladies in the audience agree with your answer there, Stephen. The actual number of women who said they would tell their husband if someone made a pass at them is 66. Very much higher, Stephen. I'm not sure if honesty is the best policy there. Stephen, we'll take a look at your base card. It is a queen.
Oh, okay, good, great. I'll keep that card, Jim, and I'll say the next card is got to be lower.
Lower than a queen. It's a 7.
Okay. It's a horrible card. Let's go one more.
Oh.
One more time. Next card is higher.
It's a horrible card, but you're going to play it,
Of
huh?
course.
Higher than a 7. It's a 5. Oh. You were right the first time when you said it was a horrible card, Stephen. You lose both of those cards, and we look at Bunny's base card. It is a 7. You must play it, Bunny, and call this one.
I'm going to say the next card is higher.
Higher than a 7. It's a 5. Just like Stephen. 7-5 and 7-5. Fill them in, if you will, Janice. We'll go to the next question to you, Stephen. We polled 100 men, all of whom are under the age of 30. And we asked them, are you losing your hair? How many men said they are losing their hair?
I counted them just this morning, and I'd say that 34 men say they're losing their hair.
34. Joel Brenner's in the audience. Telly Savalas is in the audience. You say 34. He says 34 men say they're losing their hair under 30. Buddy, higher or lower?
I think men are realizing as they approach 30 that they're really losing hair, and I say it's got to be higher.
Say higher than
Higher.
that. Boy, when I get to be 30, the actual number of young men who said they are losing their hair is 30. It's not higher. Stephen, you got it. Yeah, 30. Stephen, you want to play that queen or change it?
Yes, I still like the queen, and I think the next card is lower.
Lower than a queen. It is a 4.
Great. Higher.
Higher than a 4. It is an 8.
All right.
Lower. Lower than an ace as he continues. It is a 10. Big decision now. You need one card or you could lose them all.
Let's put it in the refrigerator. In the refrigerator. Freeze.
You're going to freeze it.
Freeze.
Right there. Needing just one card. You kept Bunny away. She needs 4. Here's the next question. Bunny, we polled 100 people in the audience of Saturday Night Live. You know the show Saturday Night Live? We asked them, have you ever spent a night in jail? The audience at Saturday Night Live. How many said they spent a night in jail?
I think some of the things that they do, that particular audience would be that, yes, about 60.
60. Stephen, higher or lower?
Well, it's got to be lower.
Got to be lower.
There aren't that many jails.
The actual number of people who said they spent a night in jail is 11. It is lower, Stephen. Yes. All right, Stephen, want to play that 10 now or change it?
Let's change it, Jim.
Here's the next card. You must play this one. It is another 10. You like black 10s or red 10s, Stephen? Call this card.
It's got to be lower, Jim.
If this is lower, you have the first game in the match. If not, Bunny is still in it. Lower than a 10.
All right!
You did it! Win number 1. Win the board, Janice. So the challenger's got $100. Nicely played. Bunny's got to make a comeback if she wants to win her 3rd match. Can she do it? We'll find out right after we take time out for this. And Stephen Ballard is the first game of the match and $100. So Bunny Olds needs this one if she's going to remain the champion. And we'll load in the cards, same decks of cards. And we'll start with a question for you, Stephen. We polled 100 ex-convicts, and these are all men who have served time in prison. We asked them, were you innocent of the crime you were convicted of? How many ex-convicts said they were really innocent?
Well, I've seen a lot of movies about it. I'd have to say that only 29 would say they were innocent.
Stephen says 29 ex-convicts said they were really innocent. Higher or lower, Bunny?
I feel that they know what they did, and it's even lower than that.
Lower.
Lower.
The actual number of ex-convicts who said they were innocent is 30, not lower. Stephen, you got it. That is a surprise. I'm not sure if they're lying to themselves or we're having some problems with the judicial system. Stephen, we'll take a look at your base card. It is a 3.
All right.
Card to start with.
Great card. I'll keep that card, Jim. And the next card is higher.
Higher than a 3. It is a 6.
One of my favorite cards again. Let's go one more. It's got to be higher, Jim.
Higher than a 6. It's
All
a
right. Freeze.
Freeze it right there.
Right there.
Getting 2 cards. And we go to the next question to you, Bunny. We asked 100 married women in California, if you discovered your husband has been unfaithful, would you divorce him or forgive him? How many women said they would divorce unfaithful husbands?
I think that attitudes are much more liberal today and that only 35 would say that they would divorce.
35 say they would divorce him. Of course, we left out the third category. How many would kill him? Stephen, do you think it's higher or lower than 35?
Well, there's an awful lot of divorce today. There's got to be for something, and I think the lady's getting pretty tough. So I'll say it's higher.
You say higher. The actual number of women who said they would divorce unfaithful husbands is 31, not higher. Bunny, you got control of the board. And Bunny will take a look at your base card, which is an ace.
Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. The next card has got to be lower.
Lower than an ace. It is a 10.
I'm going to go one more. The next card is going to be lower.
Lower than a 10. It's a king. You lost both of those cards. A break for Stephen. Call off the 9. You cannot change it. What's this card, Stephen?
I'm going to go against the odds, and I'm going to say it's higher.
Higher than a 9. It is a king.
Right.
You got away with it. You got to try.
Right. Lower.
Lower. If this is lower, we have a new champion. Lower than a king for the win. It's a jack. You did it. We have a new champion. Stephen, congratulations. Bunny, thank you so much. You're leaving us with $4,350. You're a fine champion, Bunny. Thank you. Stephen, come on down here. We'll take time out for this commercial message. Congratulations. Stephen Ballard will go for the big money when next we meet on Card Sharks. Bye-bye.
Some of our contestants will receive St. Mary's luxurious bath fashions, colorful towels with rugs and bath carpeting, 100% Dacron polyester. Soft, thick pile is completely machine washable. And Prince Gardner matching leather accessories, smartly styled for fashion trunks, men and women, a perfect gift to fine name Prince Gardner. And a selection of 10-day products, a great new building set from Hasbro with 10-day It's a Snap to be a better builder. And from Gallery of Homes, a current listing brochure. Gallery of Homes, a national network of independent real estate brokers. We bring people home. This is Gene Wood speaking for Card Sharks, a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production.